Yeah.
Word. These wizards be bugging, God. We know they ain't nothing to do with that, you know?
Yeah. Check it out, y'all. 1, 2, we back up in this joint. Run. Check the.
Hello, pugilist fanatics. It's Myron Magnus and another segment of Boxing Logics United, reported by Keith Idek of Boxing Scene, where he interviewed Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather admits there's too many belts. WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO. My company must clean this shit up. And as the story goes, Floyd Mayweather admitted Wednesday night that his promotional company is at least partially responsible for one of boxing's most prominent problems. The retired superstar blamed the IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO, and to a lesser degree, Mayweather Promotions, for there being entirely too many champions in the sport. Mayweather, who was promoting the Gervonta Davis-Leo Santa Cruz pay-per-view event, accused the most recognized sanctioning organizations of creating even more than 4 champions in the same weight classes, simply to take more fees from fighters who compete for super, world, and interim championships. Davis's promoter implored the aforementioned governing bodies and fellow promoters to band together to stop sanctioning practices that confuse current boxing fans and turn off those casually interested in the sport. I want to say this right now. The sport of boxing, and I want everybody at home to hear me when I say this. A belt, I'm tired, and when I'm at home, and this goes for any company, Mayweather said during Davis's open workout in Las Vegas, which was streamed live on Showtime Sports YouTube channel. I don't care if it's Top Rank, if it's Golden Boy Promotions, if it's Mayweather Promotions, if it's PBC. There's too many champions in the sport of boxing right now. Too many champions. It's not such a thing or no such a thing as a super champion. Not at all. I'm not taking nothing away from a fighter. It's too many belts. And the reason why it's too many belts, let me tell the people what's going on in the sport of boxing. Most of us already know. Diehards. While there's so many different titles and so many different belts, people don't know you have to pay. For every belt that you win, there's a sanctioning fee. So now if a fighter wins an interim belt, he has to pay a sanctioning fee. If a fighter has just the regular belt, he has to pay a sanctioning fee. Then if a fighter is a super champion, then he has to pay a sanctioning fee. This is not good for the sport of boxing. Now, when a fighter fights, every fighter is a champion now. I repeat, now when a fighter fights, every fighter is a champion now. Belts now is like fighter winning an amateur trophy. Everybody is a champion. Everybody have a belt. Sanctioning organizations typically take 3% from the purses of champions and the challengers when he or she competes for one of its titles. The IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO generally charge promoters a flat fee for sanctioning title fights as well. Those sanctioning bodies sometimes take less than 3% from boxers' purses when multiple titles are at stake in the same championship match. It is possible, however, for fighters to pay a total of 12% from their purses in a full title unification bout, when 4 titles are on the line. Mayweather implicated his own company in these sanctioning shenanigans because just 2 months ago, one of his fighters, Rolando Romero, won the WBA interim lightweight title when he recorded a controversial 12-round unanimous decision victory over Jackson Marinez at Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut. Romero's win, August 15, made him the WBA's 4th lightweight champion in addition to Davis, who owns the WBA World 135-pound title. Vasily Lomachenko, who lost the WBA's super lightweight crowns to Teofimo Lopez on Saturday night at MGM Grand Conference Center in Las Vegas, and gold champion Ivan Mendy. The WBA currently recognizes at least 3 champions and 12 of boxing's 17 weight classes. Santa Cruz and Davis will fight for Santa Cruz WBA Super 130-pound crown when they meet in a Showtime pay-per-view main event October 31st at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Davis, WBA World 135-pound champion, will also be at stake, even though neither Davis nor Santa Cruz can weigh in above the junior lightweight limit of 130 pounds for their 12-round fight. The WBC also drawn more criticism since June 2019 when it introduced the franchise champion designation. Franchise champions were not supposed to be transferable, but Lopez won the WBC franchise lightweight title from Lomachenko. Now we look at the lightweight division, okay? Said Mayweather, who owned WBA Super Championships in the 147 and 154-pound divisions during the final few years of his career. And I want to say the fight the other day, Lopez Lomachenko, was a hell of a fight. Congratulations to the winner. He done his job. He went out there and did what he had to do. But if Devin Haney is the WBC champion at lightweight, right, and Gervonta Davis is the WBA champion, now it's safe to say that Teofimo is the IBF and the WBO champion. But I can't knock what he has done because I have to take my hat off to him, for what he has done. Mayweather's claim regarding Haney and Davis aside, Lopez certainly can argue that he is boxing's undisputed lightweight champion. He defended his IBF belt when he outboxed the favorite Lomachenko to win a unanimous decision and take the WBA Super, WBC franchise and WBO championships from the Ukrainian southpaw. Lomachenko was widely viewed as the true WBA, WBC lightweight champion, even though Haney and Davis have won versions of those 135-pound crowns. Lomachenko defeated Luke Campbell by 12-round unanimous decision to win the vacant WBC World Lightweight title in 2019 at O2 Arena in London. Less than 2 weeks after Lomachenko conquered Campbell, Haney stopped Zaur Abdullaev following the 4th round to win the WBC's interim lightweight title at Madison Square Garden Hulu Theater in New York. The WBC elevated Haney from interim title holder to world championship once it designated Lomachenko as its franchise champion. 15 months before he beat Campbell, Lomachenko knocked out Jorge Linares in the 10th round at Madison Square Garden in the WBA super lightweight title. Linares was commonly considered the WBA's legitimate lightweight champion at the time. Davis later won a vacant version of the WBA 135-pound championship when he stopped Yuriorkis Gamboa in the 12th round last December 28th at State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Regardless, Mayweather wants more championship clarity in the sport. I don't want to knock no fighter, but I'm tired of seeing fighters after the fight. Everybody got a championship belt now. Mayweather said, now boxing, all of these belts is like trophies. The WBC, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO, y'all have to clean this shit up. Y'all have to clean this shit up. This is bad for boxing. Ain't no such a thing as a super champion. You guys are just taking extra money from these fighters, getting extra money from the sanctioning fees, and this goes for my company as well. We have to clean this sport of boxing up. This don't look good. I'm quoting Mayweather. When you look on TV now, everybody's a champion. You see all these fighters posing with a belt. And thank you all for listening to this article. This is Myron Magnus. Peace and pugilism, as well as reporting.